And what happened with the Canadians? We had these intense 4-day talks that ended without a deal. What went wrong?
Well, Trump's words show that he cannot be trusted on trade. And that's what led to the fiasco that we had in this past week. You have to think about trade that in negotiations that there's two buckets. There's a content bucket and then there's a political bucket. And both sides need to win both. Both sides need to say that the agreement is in their favor from content, and they need to be able to go back to their people, to the voters, and say this is in our favor too. It's a win-win. Trump has given the Canadians no room for a win-win on either the content or on the politics, and that's why we are at this very precarious position where NAFTA is likely not to get done unless President Trump's words change.
Okay, so talk me through what you expect to happen from this point on, because President Trump has also suggested that he's not going to give the Canadians any concessions, but at the same time, he's also threatening to go ahead with these auto tariffs if a deal isn't done. So what position does that put the Canadians in from this point on?
Well, boy, there's like 4 parties you need to think about. There's the U.S. government, there's the Canadian government, there's the Congress, and then there's the Mexican government as well. Right now, the Congress has only given the president the authority to negotiate a 3-way deal, a trilateral deal. It is unclear that the president can go forward without Canada, that he can present this to Congress. And that's why he's now threatening the Congress to say, if you don't approve my Mexico agreement without Canada, I'm going to withdraw from NAFTA. So we have that dynamic going on in Washington. And now we have the Canadian dynamic where the Canadians really have 3 issues of concern. They have to deal with process, they have to deal with dairy, they have to deal with the agreement on how to proceed going forward, whereas you have the U.S. now saying, and we're going to slap auto tariffs on you because of national security, which is everybody thinks is a farce in some way, if you don't go forward. So we really are in uncharted territory. It's very unknown and murky right now.
Still watching? Perfect. Click here to watch another great video from CNBC International. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.